Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nation Network. Once again, we're under construction with Fallout 4, and this time the new settlement I'm working on is an interesting one. This is Bunker Hill.
All night long, yeah, we're going all night long. Here we go all night long. Everybody all night long, yeah. Are you ready to go all night long? Make you stop in your tracks when you're singing our song. A good time coming will keep your motor running all day. You know you like it 'cause you're having fun, and the beat keeps you moving to the guitar strum. The walls come down and you let it all out. Let me hear you say.
All right, this is Bunker Hill. I'm sure everyone's familiar with it by now, and in order to access this as a settlement, there are, I believe, 3 missions you have to run through 3 different NPCs in the game. And once you've done that, then you will have access to the workbench and you can start doing your stuff. I've already started doing my stuff. I'm not quite done, but I'm nearing the end. So let's take a look through. First thing I've done is I've cleaned up all the debris stuff. Cleaned that all up. By the way, it is winter time now. I'm running the mod for that. This is the mod squad after all.
Best not to talk to the raiders. They can get rough.
So come over here, cleaned up the doctor's area a little bit, and added some structure to it, making this area an actual room. You can't do anything with this particular mattress. I wanted to scrap both of them. What I ended up doing with the mattress that was over here somewhere, I forget where exactly, maybe over here, also put this wall in that was not there, is I took the mattress from here. This one you could move at least. You can't touch this one. You can't relocate it, can't do anything with it. But I ended up pillar glitching it way over here someplace. I think it's up here, yeah. And I pillar glitched the mattress into a bed. And it says it's owned, but nobody sleeps on it. So I'm not sure. I presumed it belonged to the doctor, since it was over there. And the other one belongs to the daughter, which she does use hers. But, yeah, nobody sleeps on this one. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But
Yeah.
that's what I did with that mattress. I pillar glitched it over there and put it into the bed. Let's get back over here and start again. So I made put the walls up here and gave them a little bit more privacy. I did put another mattress down there, thinking I could assign the doctor to it, but you can't assign almost any of these NPCs to do anything. It's like they are preset on everything they're going to be doing and saying and all that good stuff. Actually, I think the mattress was out here because I added this, and I still have to fill it in a little bit more, but that's a good starting point anyway. So this will be the doctor's area, our clinic, if you will. Again, a lot of cleaning up. I took out sleeping bags and put regular beds in. Still have some decorating to do. This area over here, I got this idea from somebody else's video when I was scoping around looking for some inspiration. And I really liked what they did with this thing over here. It turned into a cute little house. So I'm in the early process of doing something pretty similar to what they did. I put this wall up here. I think they did as well, if I'm not mistaken. But I did add a trough and some hay bales and things like that over here. But for some weird reason, the Brahmin will not go to the trough. Very unusual. So I might monkey with that a little bit more on locating it slightly different place and see if they maybe aren't more
You better let me have a
appeased to
look at
that.
Not many doctors out there.
Over here is where you originally have the food planted. I took all that and moved it, and we'll see where in just a minute. We did put all the water pumps down here and left those there. Brought in a couple of extra settlers because we're putting some shops in as well. Needed people to man those. And again, replacing the sleeping bags, or I think they had some crappy beds, and put nicer beds in here. Gonna still do some more decorating in these. And I think I'm going to put doors on here too. I haven't done that yet. So this is all the stuff I'll be working on. And we'll start on some of it right here on this stream. Checking out down below. It's going to be some sort of a storage area. I mean, it already kind of is. I'm going to add more to it, flush it out a little bit more. Got a little deck over here going on.
Haven't seen one of those in forever.
I'm not sure if I'm able to mess with this sleeping bag or not, to be honest with you, but if I can, I'll put it up here. I like them being on top of these ledges. I think it's a good place to put one. And this is what I showed you earlier. Again, sleeping bag is gone. In its place, we've got an actual bed frame, and I glitched in the mattress that's supposedly owned, but I don't know by whom because nobody uses it. Left the crate here for storage purposes. Didn't do too much else with it yet. Gotta keep the door shut, man. It's a bad neighborhood. Haven't done anything yet with the... I think what I'm going to probably do is scrap almost all this stuff out in the bottom and make it some sort of like living quarters and maybe wall off this part so that it's not open to the elements. And then the upstairs, I'm thinking of a bunk bed. I already got one, so I can put the other one on top. It'll be a functional bunk bed as opposed to the one that they only use the bottom bunk on. And we should definitely have enough height there to make that work. So that's what the plan is for this one.
Look, I'm trying to relax. I rode a long time.
Sounds like a personal problem. Get over yourself. All right, before we go any further, let's stop into the shopping center.
What?
So I've walled this all off using the cement wall structure for the most part. And it doesn't go all the way down, but it fits pretty neatly. We've got
Mom
the
runs the surgery,
doors
so
here.
You better be nice to me.
Shut up, kid. You got the doors there. Close it all off. I extended the roof out, which we'll go up and take a look at that as well. Cleaned up again. All the debris stuff is gone, so it's relatively clean floors that we're working off of. Got our utility basement down there. If you want to, you can scrap this one, but I don't want to. I like it there. It fits perfectly. Why would I? And again, you have these folks that are automatically
Welcome back.
assigned to
Looking to
certain
trade?
places. I have not yet tried to glitch anything into here so far as another shop opportunity. I don't think you can. Usually you can't. But that's something I'm going to at least give a shot to. Dang, close the door. Come back over here. We have the restrooms, which I've cleaned them up a little bit. I put a sink in there, a couple of stainless steel toilets as opposed to those broken porcelain ones. Debating on what I want to do with this stuff. I might clear some of this stuff out and put something that looks a little bit better in there. So there is the shop.
Yes.
Over here at the lighthouse. I haven't done anything with the lighthouse itself or the tower. I did stick some stuff in here with a pillar glitch just to make it serve a purpose. I'd love to have a curved door for it, but they don't make one, so for now I'm leaving it as is. I may experiment with some door options later on. I don't really think there's a whole lot to be done up here. I haven't been to the very top in a while, so I gotta double check and see if there's any purpose in doing anything with it. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, they already have like a chair up here, and yeah, I just don't see a purpose in messing with it. Hell of a view, though, right? Predwin. So that's what we got there. Ooh, I'm dead. Oh, I didn't lose that much. All right. Well, since we're here, let's go across and see what's going on. Oh, we have broken bones and everything. Will that fix itself with the sunlight too, or do I actually have to do I think I'm gonna have to actually do one. Yeah. Small price to pay. So yes, up here, this is the roof to the shop, which again extends all the way out. And this is where I've moved all the food to, so it's up here. I'm going to get some more in there. And then currently got an armor station here. I wouldn't mind moving these shops down into the mall area if you can actually glitch them in. Which I don't think we can. We're going to try it for fun, but I just don't think it's going to happen. If that were to be successful, then I would just scrap all this stuff up here and make it all about the food. And we would have an enormous amount of food. And maybe put some exercise stuff up here or something like that. You know, come up with the weight bench and all the stuff that brings us happiness. Thought about putting a roof on this as well, perhaps. Or maybe glass walls and all that good stuff. But not really feeling that too much. What I do kind of want to at least experiment with, one of the earliest videos I saw when I started picking this game up was, and this was in Sanctuary Hills, but I would think it would still work here, and that is making a tree house. And I'm thinking it'd be cool if you accessed it from here and just kind of walked across and had a tree house, but size-wise, it's going to have to extend out a bit, but I think it's workable. But it wouldn't be easy. Well, we'll see. That's one of the things I want to at least try to make happen. Whether it works or not, to be seen. So that's where we are currently at when it comes to the world of Fallout 4 here at Bunker Hill. So let's jump in and do some of this stuff that we're talking about. Starting first with our bunk bed. Functional bunk bed. So I want to get the headboard in the right place. Put that down there. And put that one right about there. Now we'll get our pillar. And let the glitching begin. Like I said in previous videos, I like to just set it up like that for height. Get the height where I want it, and then I'll move the bottom one around for the fine tuning. And that's pretty much what I'm looking for right there. And grab the bottom with a grab all. And we're good to go, hopefully. At least we should be. There we go. Just gotta get the right angle. And there we have our bunk beds. Done. Get rid of that. Let's scrap the rest of this stuff. I really like some of the stuff that's embedded in the ground, and I don't want to scrap it. I just like the vibe it gives off. Alright. Now the question is, how can we... Let's go to our walls. That'll work there. And we got a half wall for this. Somewhere over here. Is it this one? Yes. So, let's... Well... See, now I'm starting to think, because that doesn't give you much room with your stairs at all. Let's hide that. It doesn't go all the way up, unfortunately. I don't really like the gaps, that's the thing, but I could fix that with something else. I think what we can do is go back and use that wall again. If it'll cooperate. It's not happy now. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. It's the day after, depending when you're watching this video. a moment. Put that there. See if it'll still cooperate. Yeah, there it goes. That's the thing about this game. Sometimes it's just you gotta put things in a different order and it'll work. And what I'm already thinking here. We'll make this a very, very small bathroom. And this one, you know what? I never use this one. I always use a stainless steel one, but maybe it's time to have a less than perfect. I may put a door on there later. And as we speak of doors, I'm debating on where I want to put this one. And I'm feeling like I want the doorway to be here, so. Let's see if we can negotiate here. How's this looking? Oop, that's way out. Okay. That doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Or maybe it does. Hold on. Think that's good? Yeah, that's fine. It's slightly crooked, but again, we're talking about the post-apocalypse, so you ain't gonna get perfect. Then for here, we'll get a half wall. Yeah, I like that one. See how that looks. Flushed up. Pretty good. And then the door will go there. Stick this over here. And figure out which kind of door we want to go with. I think white door would be fine. Pull that away. And start to glitch. Okay, let's see if this is going to play nice. It will. We just have to readjust the height. There will be a little gap going on. We'll leave it on the side for that matter. That's unfortunate. Let me see something here. Yeah, that's better. You only have the problem on the top, and I can fix that. It's going to be a little tricky getting in with the stairs right there, but it can be done. Oh, this may not be such a great idea, though, because the... Yeah. Alright. I feel like that was it. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Okay, and then the top part, I think I'm going to do it from the interior. Can we get away with the shorter one? Nope. Oh, you might be able to. No, it's not. Well, actually, take it back. Hold on. Seals that up a little bit. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Head clearance is there. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. And then we can just furnish this thing up a little bit. Put some artwork up on the walls. And decide what I want to do with this stuff up here. And again, like the cinder block and stuff like that, I really like the way they've used it, and I don't want to scrap it. I do have access to cinder blocks with the mods, but sometimes I just like to leave it as they set it up. Now I'm looking up there, seeing these big open windows, which I didn't even notice for some reason. And I'm wondering... how difficult it will be. What's our height? The height's going to be okay, I think, for the cinder block. Or not cinder block, but the post. Let's see. Well, it's a little big for one window pane to completely fill, but it will fill a lot of it. So that might be the goal right there, so just try one and see how much we can get done with it. Alright, I'm going to have to guesstimate the height, and then we can adjust from there. How close is it? Yeah, that's it, man. We're pretty much on top. Why is it not grabbing? There you go. Oh, this might be an issue. Okay, we got other options here. Oh, we've hit our size. I wonder if that had something to do with this. Alright, I had some weapons. I'm not sure if I stored them, though. I don't think I did.
I might be a doctor one day.
I think what I did is put them up in the shop upstairs. Let's find out. Out of the way, kid. You bother me.
Yeah? You ever see one of our caravans on the...
Yeah, didn't put anything in there.
Well, it's a dice with death. Every time.
So, question is, where do I want to get some weapons from? I guess I can use my own since there's none there, right? Yeah, that'll be simple enough. What, the snow makes it a whole lot easier to see your stuff as opposed to the grass and the dirt. That brings it down a little bit. Let's go back here. I'm just going to drop most of it. Boy, that snow makes a massive difference in seeing your stuff. What are we down? We'll do maybe one or two more. As we can see, that size bar is dropping, which is what we want. How much more do we gain? We're about halfway down, almost halfway down. That might be enough. It's definitely gonna be enough for right now, so we'll take that. All right, back to where we were. I hate getting that close. Like to have a little more space. Wow, this thing's really being a picky pitch. There it goes. Whoopsie. Let's see if this is going to cooperate a little bit more. No. Well, how about that? Alright, let's try something here. Let me just see in general if this thing will cooperate. Yeah, it's like on the floors, it doesn't want to... Well, hold on, no. So it'll do it from here, so maybe if I grab it... I can only get so close. So let's give this a shot. This may work, it may not. There we go. So far. That's not bad. We knew there was going to be a little bit of daylight breaking through. Although I think I can drop that down a bit. I said we give it another shot. We at least know now that it will happen. Okay, take two. Got good height. Good seal. A little bit on top, but we knew it was going to happen one way or another. It's not a perfect fit, but it's a pretty damn good one. I'm happy with it. So now we have a window up there. We could probably throw one up here. It lets the bed sit up there, so I gotta think the floor is gonna take it. Then I gotta scrap my bunk beds and start all over again with those. If I try to grab them now, it's gonna grab the windows and the floor or the wall below. Definitely the window. Let me see something. We are playing on the PS5. It's one of the questions a lot of people always wonder when they see these builds is which system. And of course the PS5. And I learned a little something recently about why the Sony players don't have access to the same mods that the PC, Steam, and Xbox folks have access to, and apparently that's all by Sony's regulations and the things that they will and won't allow when it comes to modding. So even though the game developer's okay with it, Sony's like, taking the fun right out of it, because there are some really wicked mods that I would love to be able to use, but this is my punishment for being brand loyal. Alright, that should be good. Let's see if we can get this from the outside. Why is this having an issue? Alright, don't be picky. Well, thought it was maybe because of where I was standing, but that's not the issue. Okay. Bring that over here. See if this will work. So many different workarounds. And for those that are into the building, this is the funner part of the build, I think, is trying to make the game do stuff that you want it to do that it wasn't necessarily designed to do. I mean, if this thing was an easy building platform where you just can kind of put whatever you want wherever you want, it would still be cool. It would still be fun to build with, but being able to come up with some ideas that are beyond that the developers had, and then find a way to convince the game to do what you want it to do, that's kind of an extra level of fun, I think. Definitely a level of challenge. Okay, bring that up there. The idea, obviously, of the conduit is to provide a little bit more distance so that I can keep this pillar in the happy zone. Which it seems to be in the happy zone here. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let's see, where is the happy zone? So maybe a longer piece of conduit could be the problem, or the solution. See if I can get a little further away with this thing. Yeah, I think that's going to be about as good as it's going to get. I don't think it's the happy zone thing. I just think that's as good as you're going to get it in. Let's see what it looks like, though. Yeah, it's not bad. You can't go up much higher because of the slope of the roof. But it gives you glass. You know what I'm saying? So we got full windows. We got walls. We got a door. We got a broken toilet. And eventually we'll put some chairs in here and paintings on the wall. But so far as the building itself and the room itself is concerned, plus you have built-in lighting blocking some of it out here, but it's enough. So there you go. That little cabin is good to go. Leave that there because I'm sure I'm going to need more doors. Let's take a look at what we got going on over here. Very similar. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm feeling this is already set up for a porch. Let's see if we can, and this could be like a shed type of a cabinet. Maybe put some brooms or something in here. Let's go back to our walls and go grab that half wall that is designed for that particular piece right here. Okay, this is a shorter ceiling though, so it's not liking that too much. How's that? It's a seal. Like I said, I'm going to leave this here for like broomsticks. I'm just round up some brooms and stuff and just throw them in here. Maybe mop buckets, that kind of thing. So that takes care of that. Wish I could scrap this thing right here. Can I move this? No, I can only scrap it, so I'm going to leave that for now. So, what we're looking at here. I don't know. Doesn't want to cooperate. We can try carpet and pillar and see if one of those will convince it. Let me just see. That's what I'm wondering about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make my own doorway because that thing's gonna be right in the middle of one. If it can even be done right now, I'm not so sure. But all right, let's go back to our half wall. For some reason, I'm feeling like I want to try the carpet glitch. And I'm 90% sure this is not going to be the simple carpet glitch. Yeah, I was right about that. Simple carpet glitch would be that it would just work right away. In this case, you're going to have to do the grab all. But it does seem like it's perhaps. Well, it felt like it was working a little bit better a second ago. How is that? Far from perfect, but then again, it's a scrap cabin. What are you going to do? And then we just want to stick a door in there. Let's see. They say size doesn't matter. I don't know. Guess that depends who you're talking to. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Gonna look kind of stupid, no matter which way you put it. Again, we can close off that top gap like we did earlier, but you're gonna have a pretty wicked gap on the side. I'm thinking there's just an open door. That's what I'm thinking. We can get rid of that one. If we're going to do that, do we even need this wall? Or do we want to go with that half wall? I kind of like it having a little more shelter, so we'll leave that as it is. Let's see what, if anything, we can do with this so far as inserting a moneymaker. Let's just place this for a moment. I'm pretty sure these don't work with the carpet glitch, only the wooden ones, which is stupid. Well, let's see if I'm right. Yeah, because these do snap, that's the problem. Anything that snaps isn't necessarily going to play simple with a carpet glitch. Doesn't mean you can't still use it. So let's go this route and see what, if anything, we can get away with. Yeah, I didn't think so. We can try adding another carpet or two to give it a little more length, but something tells me what a shame. Be nice to be able to use all these things. I mean, you could extend it out this way, suppose, but it's going to get snug. I mean, it does leave you a little room to get behind there. I don't know. Well, it's wicked crooked, though. And we don't actually need the carpet glitch to do this. Yeah, shoot. There you go. Well, maybe we did need a carpet glitch to do that. There you go. Alrighty then. Still a little bit crooked, but it's better than it was. Let's see if we can't straighten it out a bit. That's about as good as I'm expecting it to be. I think maybe moving this somewhere. So you have some clearance there. Okay, well, we can do something with this now anyway. Trying to remember what she's selling over here. Is it general stuff again? Yeah, I got two people doing the same basic thing. Is that what it is? Let's switch it up a little bit. I know I've got upstairs, I've got weapons, I think. What did I put up there? weapons and armor? Yeah. So we got weapons, armor. Guess we could do food. Oh, we got food. The guy back in the bar area doing food.
Mom runs the surgery, so
Good for
you better
Mom.
Be nice to me.
How about I shoot you in the face? Would that be nice? Do you like that?
Caravans ain't exactly the get-to-know-you type.
This guy,
It's hard
man,
that way.
annoying as hell, man. That's like I've thought about taking out all these settlers and just putting in new ones because they're just obnoxiously rude. But I figure that's part of the flavor of this location, so I'll tolerate it for now anyway. But you're gonna catch me on a bad day and you're getting shot. Just saying. And you can't change your tires either. You can't
Let me take a look at
change
you.
your wardrobe
See
at
where
all.
it hurts.
Well, you're supposed to be a doctor. You look dirty and hear anything?
Hear anything, Doc?
I got nothing, sorry. Just trying to practice medicine.
Well, maybe you want to wash up or something.
Not today.
All right, excuse me.
Looks like a hot mess. You're supposed to be your doctor, and you can't put in lab coat or anything. And that's the same with all these
Best
characters.
not to talk to the raiders. They can get rough.
All right,
Almost ready to do another circuit.
good for you. Go do it.
Last one.
Go do your circuit, man. All right, so we got what? Trader shop. Now these actually can be usually glitched in. Let's try number one and also see what it looks like. Oh, really? Well, I happen to know for a fact that these do work with the carpet. Let's try. If you could put it on a ledge like that, or it's just overhanging a little bit. I find that that usually solves your problem if it's not grabbing. Wow. A little unusual. Right? Move, dumbass. Really? Huh. No, we don't have that problem. Okay. That is wild. Huh. Wonder why it's doing that. Well, that makes me now wonder if it's even going to glitch. Never had that problem. Let's see if it's going to play. Nope. Alright, well, we don't want the general store anyway. Armor we got, weapons we got, food and drink, clinic, clothing. We don't have clothing. Taking the I out of AI. Hey, there's a box right in the middle of the floor. I'm going to walk into it. It's going to lose the carpet, but that's alright. If I'm going to only get one shot at this, let's try and make sure it comes out straight at least. How'd we do? There you go. And the carpet's hidden, so you don't even see that. And just like that, voila! We've got another merchant. And we gotta find somebody who needs to be assigned to a role. I don't think any of these, like I said, these are not assignable characters. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Well, it says unassigned, but then you can't assign her, so it's kind of a dirty trick, isn't it? Put the kid to work. Wait, what we got here? Kessler.
Got it.
There you go, Mayor. Get to work. Earn your keep. Cleared out this one section of broken fence here to make a nice little simple step down. Yeah, this area I'd seen. I think it was the same video where they did some really good stuff up here that I liked a lot. And I'm going to see what I can do to replicate some of that anyway. Floor, oh yeah, they snap right in. I'm liking that part. We're going to go with the small ones though. Of course, there's always got to be one difficult one, doesn't there? Let's see if I can backtrack it in. Nah, alright, I'll tell you what. I think our problem is right there. Yep. So we can get rid of that one. I don't think that's going to happen. No. Not a problem. I kind of like this one. I don't know why. I just do. Is there steps to going up here? No. No, we don't really need it. We can just leave that open. And then I think we're going to go with... Let's try the barn. As we learned earlier, sometimes you just have to do them in reverse order. Oh, that wants to snap in. That's the problem. I don't want you to snap in. I want you to be... Okay, it's going to be like that. Hold on. There you go. Very good. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let's see. Okay, we can still make that work. I want to get that a little bit lower. So what I'm thinking, maybe we take this, put it out here instead. Let's see, where's my cement? Is it still there? No? Oh, of course. There we go. Well, that's much better. A little tiny bit of a gap there. But we can put some carpet over there. You'll never even see that. Aha. What are we thinking about that? I don't know. Yeah, here's what I'm thinking. Get out of the way. Let's see how tall this goes first off. Okay. Come over here. bit higher up. Let's see. Yeah, that's the right height for sure. Now it's lining up. Gosh, dang it. Relatively straight, looks like it. Now we can put that one there. Put that one down there. Maybe a little further. Debating if I want to go a little longer, but I think it's good where it is. Is that scrappable? No. But there we have it, a little bit of a deck going on here now. We'll put some tables and chairs. This can be scrapped. We'll leave that back there. What do we gotta do to be able to take this, man? I've done all the missions and everything. It's, for whatever reason, I can't steal from here without getting everybody pissed at me. Oh, he's sleeping back here. So what was this other bag here for? It's like I can take everything else. Stim packs, cigarettes, cigars. Close the door. Nothing here. This has got a cool little thing going on.
Maybe I misjudged the Minutemen.
Probably did.
Taking up the Institute.
This wall over here I put in both on top and down here below.
Yeah, what?
Just to kind of fill it in so it wasn't completely open to the elements. Same thing up here. Those are all half walls wide open, so we closed it up a bit. And again, that roof that's above us now, you filled in all the holes so you can't see straight up to the sky. So the view may not be as good, but at least you're not getting radiation rain on you while you're shopping, which is always a bad thing. We could definitely do something with this. We could put a couple of counters together. They have plenty of ways to get behind them. Yeah, I think we're going to just get rid of everything upstairs and leave it to all agriculture. I think that's the way to take this. So, what was this one? Armor, gone. Never filled anything in on it anyway. We'll leave the rails there. This is our weapons. I wonder if I take this, does the gun move with it? It does. Excellent. Actually, let's go back and take all of them then. Yes. We have clothing over here. We got general, so maybe this will be weapons and stuff. Weapons and stuff. That's the name of the store. There you go. Let me see. That's a little bit better. We'll get some lighting in there to shine down on that. Nothing says buy guns here like beer. And scrap it. I didn't know there was a water fountain in here already. Look at that. Television repair shop. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Oh, do these not line up? You're killing me, Smalls. Highly disappointed right now. I can get them closer afterwards. Man, oh man, I can't believe this. What kind of place is this? Bang. See, it's gonna look stupid now. Or else this whole thing is just a weapons. I was gonna make it weapons and armor, but we'll just leave the whole thing with weapons. But man, that offset is terrible. And then what's this dumbass doing back here? He hasn't moved in forever. It's like, are you gonna take a shit ever? Yeah. Alright, we'll throw one more thing up here while I'm thinking about it. Cash register at least. Here, sell some clothes.
Sure.
Oh, I had the. Oh, well. I had somebody else doing that, didn't I? That's all right. And then, like I said, what this will end up doing now is all agriculture. So we're going to go get a whole ton of crops to plant. Anybody see the TikTok video by some chick who's going to probably be unemployed, complaining about the election results, and she's supposed to be this left-winger and all, all that virtue signaling crap. Turns her head and says, okay, well, you got what you wanted, but just be ready, because now your lawn maintenance is going to go up 80% to 100% because Mexicans are the ones doing all the work, and now you're going to deport them. And I'm sitting here going, yeah, you in trouble. And we the racists. Gotcha. Just to clarify. Now, I will say I interviewed somebody for a job recently being a few months ago, who was of Spanish descent. And it is a cleaning position I was hiring for. And her quote was, I'm Mexican, that's what we do, we clean. And I'm like, well, I guess you could say it about yourselves if you want. But, yeah. Nothing wrong with cleaning at all, but don't act like that's all you can do. There is a mod I just found out about. I don't think it's probably going to happen for PlayStation, though. But instead of that obnoxious howl that you just had, there's some other more entertaining sound effect that'll go off. Still says something like yeah or yes or something like that, but it's a less annoying clip. Might leave this area open and put up some, I don't know, gardening type stuff. Maybe like a small greenhouse and store garden hose and things like that in there. But that's a lot to fill up right there. And fill it we most certainly will. This takes up the whole piece too, yeah. I was thinking about putting it across the front, but it's never going to fit. No, wants its own plot. Alright, well, we're coming along. We definitely have the framework for the final product. We're going to put a few more bar stools down here. I would say probably just 2 more. That'll be the middle one. 2 more on this side. Who the heck is smoking on the floor?
Hey, let me take a look at you.
Sicko.
Need a roof over your head?
Take a look. It's funny how women can get away with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You could be a guy pushing your 2-year-old or 5-year-old in a buggy or something like that. Come across a woman. Oh my goodness, can I look at him? Oh, aren't you just the cutest thing in the world? Oh, I'm going to come back for you in 18 years. And it's perfectly okay. Guys, try the same thing. They're going to be calling the cops on you. You're going to go to jail. But women, they can do it. Imagine going up to a 4-year-old girl with her parents standing there. Oh, aren't you the cutest little thing? I'm coming back for you in 18 years. Handcuffs. Boom. Done. Alrighty. I think that's it for this one. More decoration to be done. I'm going to leave the door there because I do still have more doors I think I'm going to be needing. But that gives you an idea of what I've been up to thus far with the Bunker Hill. I think I kind of like this one. I won't say the most, but I definitely like the way this turned out compared to what it was when you start with it, you know, putting these walls in and making an actual room over here. And this one's going to probably be my favorite when it's done.
Almost ready to do another circuit. Only lost 2 men.
Anything? Yeah, you can keep your bloatfly meat. All right, well, as I said, I think that's going to about wrap us up for this one. Thank you guys for checking things out. If there's anything in particular that you would recommend or that you would like to see when it comes to anything Fallout related so far as a settlement, if you have any mods for the PS5 you want to recommend. Originally, I didn't think I was ever going to do anything with mods, and now I'm kind of seeing what the whole attraction to them is, because it really is cool, and it does freshen the game up, and it does make you want to play it some more. So drop any of that stuff down in the comment section down below. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be back with more in the near future right here on A&G when we will be under construction with the Mod Squad. See ya!